Hi guys, welcome back to Coloring with Candace, and this of course is Candace, and today is Thursday, so you know what that means. Throwback Thursday, yay! Oh goodness, I gotta get a official intro, I guess, guys. I don't know. Well, let's get started. Today we're gonna discuss the 2000s, and I don't know if it's just me, but the energy was not the same, guys, with the 2000s versus the 90s. So maybe, you know, people were enjoying the 90s more. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I don't know. But today, excuse me, I have two books that I was looking through, and I was just trying to get some things that related to what we were going to discuss, and I came up with these two. Now, this first book is The Apocalypse, Color Until the Very End. I picked this book up from Ollie's. I can't remember when, but it's been a while, guys. And so, I think it relates to the 2000s for me, because people were like, I don't know, scared or maybe concerned that things were going to happen as we transitioned into the 2000s, you know, from 1999 to the 2000s. And so this is what I thought about when I saw this book, and I was like, you know, that's how people were kind of acting, like the world was going to like explode, or, you know, end. I don't know. But I do remember that there was concern about the lights going out, you know, having food not prepared, but having food and I guess an emergency backup things. But I think now everybody, I think that's the way of life now, having emergency kits and having things, you know, available just in case you need them. But anyway, I so remember getting extra candles. I do remember that part, guys, because I was like, if the lights go out, we need extra candles. And I do remember getting more water. I do remember that. I remember getting water and candles. And I think we were blessed enough to have enough food just in case anything happened. But I do remember getting extra water and extra candles. And so I don't know if it was just certain areas or certain people, just I don't know, guys, let me know. But I do remember people were like, oh, is the world gonna come to an end? We don't know. I don't know. But I don't remember being stressed about it. I don't. But I did get extra candles just in case of the lights or whatever. I don't know. But the one thing that I do remember that just makes me kind of smile is that the fact that the Prince song, Party Like It's 1999, I remember that also well, because I think we went to a party or something, guys, and I'm just gonna kind of flip through this book as I talk. I remember going to a party, not a New Year's Eve party, but just a party. I think it was like around Thanksgiving or something at that time, and I do remember we were dancing to that song, and it just was so ironic. That's the one major thing I remember about 1999 and getting ready for the 2000s. And I thought that song was so appropriate, and I was like, he was so ahead of his time for writing a song about 1999 back in the day. I loved Prince. Who else loved Prince? I love Prince. Love, 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 love Prince. I think, I'm trying to see my favorite Prince song. Maybe Pink Cashmere, maybe. I thought that was funny. Yeah. Any Prince lovers watching? Yeah, I definitely love Prince. I love his other song as well. Diamonds and Pearls. Yeah, love that. I think I prefer his like slow songs versus his fast songs, but yeah, so this book has all kinds of little things, little crazy things about the world coming to an end, aliens and all this good stuff. But yeah, I totally remembered that song, and I just felt like it was so appropriate. And I tell you one other thing that I do miss, and I talked about this in my coloring chat. I miss shopping at Kmart. In the 2000s, I was shopping at Kmart. Oh, that would be a bad day, wouldn't it? No signal, no Wi-Fi. Yeah, and for some people, I guess that probably would be the world coming to an end. But yes, definitely I miss Kmart, guys. I miss Kmart because I do need some new bowling shoes, so I would get bowling shoes and bowling stuff from Kmart, but I just have to, I guess, go to Dick's or order something offline. But I definitely miss Kmart. What are some other stores? Oh, guys, who remembers Blockbuster? Like when you went out to rent a movie and bring it back home. Yeah, we didn't have Amazon Prime or Netflix and all that other stuff. Yes, you literally had to go out of the house, get the movie, come back home and watch it. Yes, and you had what was it, 3-4 days? Oh gosh, late charges. Jeez, I could just never get them back in time. I mean, that was a struggle for me. I could never get them back in time. And I remember now, I was always the one who had to take them back. I guess because they knew that they were late, and they're like, "You can take them back." Yes, I know. I know, guys. I know. But yeah, so now this book, and this is something that I have started. One thing that I most remember from the 2000s were cell phones. I think you guys, hopefully you can see. Let me adjust the line and try to see, because I'm by my window, and let's see if it's better or worse. But yes, guys, cell phones. And cell phones were invented like in the 70s. Yeah, in the 70s. But they became popular to not civilians, to consumers in the 80s and 90s, I think. Yeah, 80s and 90s. But in the 2000s, guys, what I most remember is like my favorite cell phone of all time. Let me see if you can see it. Let me bring it down. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm looking. I think that's it. Yes, it was the BlackBerry. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved myself some BlackBerry. Guys, the keyboard was everything. Yes, yes, and yes. I think I was like the last person with the BlackBerry. I think I was. Yes. What color did I have? Well, actually, I think I had like 3 BlackBerries, guys. Not at the same time, but over time. I had the black one and the reddish one, and I had another color, maybe like the dark blue. But yes, loved the BlackBerry. Can somebody tell me if they had a BlackBerry and they loved it? I would just, please, so I won't feel alone, because I feel alone now. I feel lonely. I know you guys are here with me, but I feel lonely because I loved my BlackBerry. Loved it. And I had a cell phone like this, and it was red. And yes, it had the pager to match, because I think probably at that time it was a pager and cell phone combination type deal. And they were red, yes. And I remember the saying used to be like, hit me on my hip. Meaning, you know, page me. Yes. I think I had one of these phones. Yeah, I had one of those. And I had that one too. That was that one like the, but it was bigger. It was like the Nextel phone, like the walkie-talkie type. Yeah, I had that one. And my brother had that one. And of course, this one here, this was in, my dad had it in his car. And guys, it was so annoying because when someone called, the car, it was connected to your car horn. Yeah, so it would blow to let you know that someone was calling you. And it was so, yeah. I know, you know, you guys may not know or remember that, but yes, these cell phones, and they were sit like in the like in the bottom of the car, like, let's see, I remember it in the truck, so it was under the radio, kind of like on the floor area of the car. But yes, it was a whole phone in the car, mounted to the car. Yes. Let's see. Oh, the Razor phone. Yes. Who mentioned that? Jazz mentioned that in the Facebook group, guys. I have a Facebook group, Adult Coloring with Candace. Yes, she remembers that as well. And they were pink. A lot of them were pink, but you get all different colors. But a lot of them were pink. And yeah, they were called Razor phones. And let's see, this one, this was like the Nokia. I had a blue one like that. Yes, guys, I think I probably had like all of these phones, probably, because I think I'm better. I was not good with phones, not good at all. But I tell you guys, this phone here, I remember this phone, well, this may kind of be like the same. The battery, I mean, I think I charged it maybe once a month. Of course, you know, you couldn't do a whole lot with them, and that's probably why the battery life was so long. But yes, you did not have to charge them a whole lot at all. Well, mine. I didn't have to charge them a whole lot. This one, I think I had that one. That was like my least favorite, I think, of all. But yeah, hands down, the Blackberry was my favorite, guys. Yes. I think I was the last person with it. And then after the Blackberry, what happened? What came? Yeah, the iPhones. We got iPhones then, but that is hands down one of my favorites. And I think I loved it because of that keyboard. It was just easy. Because when I transitioned to like the touch screen, yeah, it was a transition, guys. It was. Yes. And these phones right here, I would lose them, I guess because they were so small. I would lose them all the time. All of the time, guys. All of the time. So guys, listen, please tell me your favorite cell phone from back in the day. I need to know that in the comments. Of course, tell me hello. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. And we didn't even talk about movies and songs. So please, because we need to have some information on the songs and movies, tell me some of your favorite songs or movies, some of your favorite fashion trends from the 2000s. And I know that in the Facebook group we were talking, I just said do one, but I need more than one. So make sure, please, give me all of your good moments from the 2000s so that we can continue on with this battle of the decades. I appreciate you for clicking on, spending some time with us, and I need to know what decade you guys want to discuss next week. Do you want to do the 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s? Let me know it down in the comments, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye. Oh, don't forget to make it that colorful.